The Samsung Galaxy A53 versus the Samsung Galaxy A52. While it doesn't seem like there's much differences between these two design-wise, and they both have the same camera specifications, the difference in performance and picture quality is actually quite surprising. Hello, I'm Izzy and welcome to the channel. Now let's get started. The Samsung Galaxy A52 is a good device in my opinion and one of the most recommended devices of the year 2021 and can still pretty much be recommended to this day thanks to Samsung's dedicated 3-year software support. The A53 on the other hand is its successor, which should naturally be an upgrade to the A52. Now the purpose of this video is to show how much similarities or differences there are between these two and if you should pick up the new A53 or stick with the A52 instead. So straight to the point, first off, we know that the starting price of the A53 this year increased by about $100. In Nigeria, you can get the Galaxy A53 for about 223,000 naira, while the A52 is currently retailing for about 170,000 naira and is likely to drop further in price thanks to the release of the A53. While the A52 costs less being the older device, you actually get more in accessories as you get a charger, pre-installed screen protector, and even a case in the box. With the A53, you just get a USB cable and we need to spend extra to get the charger and a case if you need one. Both the Samsung Galaxy A53 and A52 supports 25 watts fast charging, but you can't use just about any fast charger you have laying around on the Samsung Galaxy A53. It is actually quite selective. I have 33 and 67 watts fast chargers here and none of them could fast charge the A53. Only a Samsung manufactured 25 watts fast charger did the job. The 25 watts charger costs about 10,500 naira, so keep that in mind if you don't already have one and need to fast charge the A53. The headphone jack is also gone from the A53 but is still present on the A52. So in terms of features and accessories, you get more from the A52 than its successor. Quite sad that you are paying more for less with a supposed upgrade. Onto design, they might both look similar until you take a closer look. You notice the design of the A53 is a more refined version of the predecessor. The camera bump on the A53 is curved inwards and in my opinion looks cleaner. You'll also notice the frame of the A53 is a bit wider, so the device is more into the frame. You can notice the rear does not have that slight elevation from the frame like the A52. Also, you'll notice the same thing on the display. The screen of the A52 comes out of the frame, but on the A53 it's on the same level as the frame. These changes are subtle, but I think it makes the A53 feel more refined and premium. The SIM slot on the A53 has moved to the bottom frame, and another subtle change you notice is the A53 has more speaker grills than the Samsung Galaxy A52, but on sound quality they both sound similar and doesn't look like one is louder. They both have stereo speakers. The volume and power keys on the Samsung Galaxy A53 is noticeably lower than on the A52, so you actually can't use the A52 case for this one. I think that's just about all on the design changes. On build quality, I'd say they are pretty much on the same level. They're both built of plastic on the rear and Gorilla Glass 5 on the display. The rear finish is very similar, but there's this slight difference in the material feel on this peach color. The display looks the same, similar bezels and also of similar quality. Super AMOLED Plus Samsung calls it, I believe. Both the Samsung Galaxy A53 and A52 have IP67 water and dust resistance rating. On software, they are both on Android 12, but the Galaxy A53 is currently on One UI 4.1 while the A52 is on version 4.0. Only minimal differences between them. Most notable is the ability to choose RAM options for RAM Plus. On the A52, RAM Plus is fixed at 4GB. Surely this will get the One UI 4.1 update and have the complete features though. The Samsung Galaxy A53 gets 4 years of major OS upgrades while the A52 gets 3, of which it is already on its first year and has just 2 left. So that's 2 more years for the Galaxy A53. For performance, the Samsung Galaxy A53 has 120Hz screen refresh rate, an advantage over the 90Hz on the A52 and one you'll appreciate if you prefer higher refresh rate displays. The processor powering the Samsung Galaxy A53 is Samsung's 5nm Exynos 1280, which looks like a very good upgrade from the Snapdragon 720G on the Samsung Galaxy A52. It is higher in benchmark scores from most benchmark apps, also more efficient since it's a 5nm processor. In actual real-world performance, it also appears the faster device. However, it is plagued by lack of optimization when it comes to games. That is to say, the Snapdragon 720G powered Samsung Galaxy A52 performs better at gaming and can play at better graphics and frame rate settings. Of course, a couple of updates should get the Exynos 1280 up to speed or even better, as it is a very capable processor. But right now, the A52 is better at gaming. I I had questions regarding the vibration motor, if there's any difference between that of the A53 and A52. Listen if you can tell a difference. Also on the fingerprint scanner, they work similar to and in the same position on the display. Both have that slight delay to unlock but works just fine. The Samsung Galaxy A52 has a lesser battery capacity of the two, having 4500 mAh battery, while the Galaxy A53 gets the bigger 5000 mAh battery. But if you ask me, I'd say that's only a major advantage for the A53 if you won't be using it on 120Hz refresh rate, as that will surely drain more battery than the 90Hz refresh rate on the A52. So I think you can expect very similar battery life on both. In the camera department, both devices have the same specifications and I mostly expected similar results, but that was not the case. While they both take good photos, I prefer the one shot on the Galaxy A53. It looks to do better with saturation and dynamic range. Photos also look sharper on the A53. The nighttime photography is also better, as you'd notice there's flare on the A52 but not as much on the A53. Both devices can record 4K 30fps video from both the selfie and rear cameras, and they both have optical image stabilization on the main camera. Okay, so this is the selfie video between the Samsung Galaxy A52 and A53. Both shooting at 4K 30fps from the front-facing camera, 32 megapixel front-facing camera on both. Tell me what the quality is like, and the microphone as well. The Samsung Galaxy A53 is the better device overall, and I'd say it's a good upgrade over the A52. However, it costs way more and also comes with no charger and no headphone jack. If you own the A52, I don't think there's any reason to upgrade unless you really want that extra performance and that 120Hz experience, and maybe the extra 2 years of software support. If you are coming from a different device though, the A53 is a solid one, but you might as well take a look at the A52s 5G, which might just be the better deal. I have a video comparing it to the A53 uploading soon. Now if you found this video helpful, do hit the thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel. Peace.